2025. Right already in the building and on the lens is Oracle Benson Pastore to give you the updates of what continues to transpire around the world in news, more especially what continues to transpire in West Nile sub-region. As usual, we are commencing it with the headlines, then I will be bouncing back with the details shortly. Coming up in the NILECAST news headlines tonight, West Nile pilgrims applaud the police for heavy deployment as they near Kampala. Section of leaders in Ayubu demand more divisions instead of district. Lastly, leaders of FDC Juman district calls for charity. Details about this in NILECAST news. Away from that, now straight into the details of the news. We are commencing it with the religious story as the preparation for Uganda Matters Day continues. Here comes the story. West Nile pilgrims applaud police for heavy deployment to safeguard the over 400 foot pilgrims from Nebi, Madi and West Nile Diocese as they near Kampala from Luero district. Alfred Jawok is with the pilgrims and he compiles the story.
With only 62 kilometers away from Luero district to Kampala capital city, Nebi foot pilgrims have lauded Uganda police forces for their heavy security deployment to safeguard the over 410 pilgrims from Nebi, Madi and West Nile Diocese as they near Kampala areas. This follows a recommendation from leaders in the West Nile region where the foot pilgrims are coming from. Honorable Grace Kuchin Freedom, Senior Presidential Advisor, in her remarks while flagging of the pilgrims at St. Stephen's Cathedral Goli, assured the pilgrims of their security until they reach Namugongo shrines safely.
I'm also happy that the government recognizes this day as a very important day. First of all, in relation to the national motto for God and our country, this government, this country has put God first. And so in all that we do, we want to pray that God blesses this nation.
During an interview with Robert Orombi, one of the pilgrims said he has learned that police always care for their people. Orombi says with the heavy security deployment, he is optimistic that some pilgrims who have never been in Kampala will be safe.
As far as security is concerned, once again, I compare the security of last year with this year. As far as security is concerned, it is superb. I like the way our security officers are handling us, the way they are behaving, the way the officers have organized security for us. Right from the time we left Goli up to where we are in Luero, we don't have any complaint, we don't have any doubts. We are really guided as citizens. We are feeling that we are really citizens of Uganda who matter a lot.
Reverend Francis Oiroth, the chaplain of the pilgrims, expressed gratitude to Uganda police for their continuous support from where the pilgrims started their journey to Luero Diocese, where they have remained with a few kilometers to Namugongo. According to Oiroth, this shows that the Ugandan government thinks of its people every day.
I want to thank the security officers. They are doing very well because in all the areas, right from home to here, people, the security officers, they coordinated very well with us. Since from Nebi, in all the places we reach, they keep on informing others to come and take over us. Yesterday, the UPDF also came in. Right from yesterday up to now, we are having UPDF, we are having police officers who are moving together with us on the road, even where we are spending, they are together with us. We really want to thank the government of Uganda for what they are doing to keep us as pilgrims safe for all the things that may come across our life. I just want to say thank you to His Excellency and all the government officials who are looking after us as pilgrims.
Dr. Benson Oloya, PhD lecturer, Muni University, who paid a courtesy visit to the pilgrims at Luero Diocese, encouraged the pilgrims to be strong in faith to accomplish their journey to Namugongo. He donated 10 cartons of water to the pilgrims.
We are traveling to Kampala for some duty, but I knew that our own people are on the road moving to Namugongo. So we thought it was prudent enough of us, as home people, to come and pay a courtesy visit and, try to encourage our people. So that's why we had to branch off to just encourage our people.
One of the police officers in charge Kasana Luero District Zone, who preferred anonymity, said they have deployed security officers to quell and monitor the situation. He added that the reason for heavy security deployment is to scare away wrong elements within some trading centers along the way who may take advantage of the pilgrims.
Here is Luero Diocese. This is the 9th journey of 410 pilgrims from West Nile. That is Nebi, Madi, West Nile Diocese. The 9th journey indicates commitment, endurance, and also perseverance. All the 410 pilgrims are healthy and fine. However, the pilgrims have appreciated the efforts of security right from Nebi up to here. From here, they're going to have a one-day rest until they take off for another journey. Alfred Jawok, West Nile TV, Luero District.
Away from that religious story, now moving to Arua City. As the demand for district status in Ayivu Division, Arua City continues to spread in the various communities. Section of leaders in Ayivu Division and Arua City at large have distanced themselves from the district status. Instead, it demands for more divisions in the city, and Arua City must remain a city status with its original size. Take a look at the story. As the demand for district status in Ayivu Division, Arua City continues to spread in the various communities. Section of leaders in Ayivu Division and Arua City at large have distanced themselves from the district status. Instead, demands for more divisions in the city, saying Arua City must remain a city status with its original size. This was emphasized by some political and technical leaders in Ayivu and Arua City at large during a gathering in Ayivu Division headquarters at Ondo Park on Sunday, 25th of May 2025, attracting numerous number of leaders, both at a higher and lower level. Etokibo Moses, Senior Monitoring and Evaluation Officer, Arua City, gives the general statistics of Ayivu people that contributes to the city status.
People did not know 97.4% of Arua City is Ayivu. Population of Ayivu, as I talk right now, this is from UBOS, 325,000. This represents 85% of the overall population in the city.
Literal meaning, without Ayivu into the city, there will be no city.
There will be no city. And if you make a decision to say you want to now pull out from this mess, the city will not be there. It will only collapse. That is what I'm trying to explain. These are the statistics. This is the basis why matches, when the city was being operationalized, the position of Ayivu Division was that 4 divisions should be given. I think that was the position. 4 fully fledged divisions. Fully fledged division means division like Ayivu Division now. Another one should be here, another one should be there, another one should be there,
maybe for record purposes,
yes.
The demand in actual sense is to have all the former 7 sub-counties
as a
full-fledged city divisions that are level of municipalities.
Yes.
But in the event that government feels resources are not enough, we will be contented with any number that government will give us from here, while knowing that with the population rising, definitely all these former sub-counties will in future become what? City divisions of their own. So the documents for now are demanding for 3. Yes. 3 in the sense that we already have 1, which is seated here where we are. The 3 now we are meaning is Adume and Aivuni, Maji, Haroi and Manebe, Maji, Oluku and Dadam, Maji. Why are we proposing this? Because formally, all these were the same unit, but because they were NRM policy of decentralized, so they were further open to take services closer.
Meanwhile, Avutia Malon, Lord Mayor Ivu Division says they need more divisions in Arua City instead of district status, such that services can reach to the people who are far away from the city.
Let it be clear that we are not going to continue cutting. You cut small, you put here, you cut small. What are you cutting? We are saying we want more city divisions to take services closer to people. This business of saying now this is big, let us cut here. This will not be cut. For the politicians who think when they cut here, it's going to favor me. When they cut here, it's not going to favor you. Let us move and look for votes. You use that language and get the votes you want. As simple as that.
Whereas, Bakoko Bakoro, former Minister for Gender, Labour and Social Development, encourages the various stakeholders to commit themselves and unite to develop Arua City.
We are committed, particularly me, I'm committed to working with all of you to ensure that we have peace in this city and that it grows. This city is a regional city. It serves not only West Nile, it also serves Congo and Sudan and beyond. So we should be proud of what the NRM government has done for us to give us this. I want you to work with your brothers and sisters, mothers and fathers, all these other people who live in this city and this region. Work together with them to see the success of this city.
Arua City was elevated to city status on 28th of April 2020 as a regional city for West Nile sub-region by the Ugandan Parliament. It officially became operational on 1st of July 2020 with 2 divisions, and this year Ivu and the Arua City Central Division, but tension continues to grow amidst the political leaders and other masses in Arua City as some are demanding for district status. Oraku Benson Pastore, compiling the story for Western Television NILECAST. Away from that, now crossing the Nile to Obongi district, Obongi public are advised to engage in entrepreneurship. This was said by Honorable Engineer Patrick Oboy Amuriat, the party president for Forum for Democratic Change, FDC, during the sharing of profits and savings of the Morjita group in Itula Primary School playgrounds, and this happened on 23rd of May 2025. Take a look at the story.
The Morjita Group, formed after the 2016 general elections by the Forum for Democratic Change FDC members, with a total of over 57 members, of which over 40 members are women and 15 are male, aimed at empowering the members financially. Engineer Patrick Oboy Amuriat, the party president Forum for Democratic Change FDC, who is the chief guest during the occasion, say the party is at the verge of setting up Village Saving Association Viva across the country, and urge the public not to wait for huge amounts of money to start business, but rather start with what they have within their means.
The rest of the country has a lot to learn from you. What you are doing is in line with our program of having Village Savings Associations Viva, which is going to be contained in our manifesto of 2026. We would like in our government that is coming in place next year to support groups like Morjita. Impressed by the quality of leaders that Obongi has. I have listened to your speeches and I think you have got high quality leaders. For PDM, in order for you to progress, there is something you can do without money. That is fundamental. Don't wait for millions of shillings in order to start. Start where you are.
Nathan Nandala Mafabi, the Secretary General Forum for Democratic Change, during the function advised the members of the saving group to impress the aspect of financial discipline if they want.
So I want to tell my sisters from Morjita that I promise you will grow. And you must do the following. Trust, number one. If you don't trust each other, you have problems. Account for everything you get. And if you have got the money, use it knowing that tomorrow there is nothing. Don't assume tomorrow you have. you will educate your children, you will have medical health, you will do a lot with that money. I will get time to come and advise on that.
Fungaro Kaps Hassan, the Deputy Party President Northern Region and a founding member of the group, said many times the party has been criticized and abused by members of the ruling, but said the party has been promoting saving culture among the public in Obongi district, something which needs to be appreciated.
We are insulted by the people in NRM, especially those who are in the seat of making decisions. They are either members of the district executive, those who are in parliament. They say FDC does not contribute to the development of the people of Uganda, people of Obongi. They ask Fungaro, what have you done for us? For us as FDC, we learned from our leaders, particularly our Secretary General, who is an expert in finance. We have been promoting savings in Obongi as FDC. That is why if you count one by one, sub-county by sub-county, most likely the groups, savings groups which have lasted for long successfully, were initiated by FDC.
Joyo Harrit, an advocate and aspirant for Woman Member of Parliament, Obongi District, emphasized the need for financial literacy for the group members, urging them to make good use of their savings to improve their livelihood.
And what they are doing, the savings they are having, they say out, I know they are going to put it into proper use by empowering them in terms of taking care of the school fees for their children, investing in treatment bills, and most importantly also engaging in small businesses. My humble request is, these women have been saving year in, year out, but it's also very important to build their capacity, most especially in financial literacy and entrepreneurship skills, because quite a number of them are involved in small-scale businesses. So we cannot leave them like that. They have to grow. So we need to empower them, train them in financial literacy, and most importantly, also entrepreneurship skills so that they keep on growing.
Dominic Anthony Okumu, West Nile TV, NILECAST.
Still keeping the pace across the Nile and in Greater Mali region, but this time in Ajuman district, leaders of Forum for Democratic Change party in Ajuman district call for charity. In fact, it goes like this. Leaders of Forum for Democratic Change party in Ajuman district call for charity as the lead offertory in Ajuman parish as part of charity. This is to show to the people of Ajuman togetherness as a party, they don't segregate. Onzima Alan reports about that.
Forum for Democratic Change, known as FDC leaders in Ajumani district, have on the 25th of May 2025 in Ajumani town called for charity to the people of Ajumani as they led offertory in Ajumani parish as part of charity. Honorable Tundrupasi Patrick, the aspiring member of parliament Ajumani in FDC ticket, addressing the journalists, said this is to show to the people of Ajumani district togetherness as a party, they don't segregate.
Today has been a very tremendous day for us, a Sunday that we are marking our first conclusion of our consultation meeting in our village, and also setting up of our agent to be prepared, to be ready for the next coming election. So today is a blessing day for us. As FDC, we concluded a consultation among our agents in the Ajuman Town Council today by prayer. The mass service was so good. We took offertory to the church, Ajuman Parish. We also planted a tree that is actually promoting environmental. We want our environment to be safe. We don't, as an FDC, we don't encourage destruction of our trees. We are encouraging future leaders, future children to grow more trees as we are vowing for the newly elected and unique leaders.
Andama Andrew Bangi, who is one of the aspiring candidates for councillor in Chesia Ward, challenges national resistance movement and said he has never seen FDC in the council of Ajumani Town Council.
I'm encouraging people of FDC to contest for posts of LEC almost up to grassroots. But I'm saying the current councillors, they are all NRM, so there are no opposition. So it made me to take vow of take being a councillor in the town council.
Sereo Betty, a supporter of FDC, said what the party did is the way of victory to them and called for strong support, urging the members of FDC not to have segregation.
So we are showing the sign of charity by giving the support to the church, and we shall not stop there. We shall continue giving the support to all the churches, all the chapels in Adjumani. Today we mark it a special day because it is the day we are opening our office in town council, whereby if anyone wants to come and get information, to leave a message, to know anything, here is the place. Everybody is welcomed. We stand for FEDC, but our leader we are selecting is, we are not considering the party. If you are in NRM, we welcome you. What we are voting is not the party, but we are voting the leader who could lead us, who will support us, who will see our problem. We, the mothers, we are facing a lot of challenges. The leaders we are selecting are not saying we, the poor parents, are suffering to support their children.
Manga Stephen William, however, said it is good for one to know his or her right as a supporter and said they should be security conscious.
I choose to be security because in a country, security is very important. Even not only in a country, at your home. Without security, you cannot be. Security for the people of Adjumani is we don't we have to be together. We have to be one. We don't hate each other. That is my message for the people of Adjumani.
Forum for Democratic Change leaders, together with the supporters, also led offertory in Adjumani Parish during the mass and gave offertory with assorted items worth millions. Kashundweth Fancy Onzima Alan reporting for West Nile Television NILECAST.
Finally, in the world of sports, most of the seasons got done over the weekend with the English Premier League seeing Liverpool clinching the title, and in West Nile Regional League we saw the playoffs being played on Sunday. We saw the team Nebi Central edging out of the Matako Central in the penalty shootout, which ended by 3-0 in the sport kick, as I said, after the normal time had ended 1-1. That means Nebi Central, of course, will meet a side from Northern Region. Meanwhile, for the Matako Central, they will have to come back at the battle in West Nile Regional League come next season. And then in StarTimes Uganda Premier League, we saw the trophy going into the hands of Vipers. That means NEC now going to represent the flag of the nation in Confederations Cup. I mean, they are finished as the runners-up. Quickly moving to Europe, we saw the English Premier League climaxing yesterday evening with so many games on the card. Bournemouth climaxed the season with a 2-0 win over Leicester City. For Manchester City, they also climaxed the season with the same scoreline, beating Fulham at private quarters by 2-0. Brighton and Hove Albion, of course, did the Spurs by 4-1, with Southampton being beaten by Arsenal by 2-1. Wolves had to settle for 1-1 draw with the team of Brentford, as Newcastle were edged by Everton at home by 1-0. Nottingham Forest also being beaten by Chelsea at home by 1-0. Manchester United recorded a 2-0 win over the team of Aston Villa to see that they finished in 15th position, with Liverpool playing out a 1-1 draw with the team of Crystal Palace, and West Ham final finishing the season with a 3-1 win over Ipswich Town. Now take a look at the teams that are going to represent the flag of England in European football. I am talking about UEFA Champions League, UEFA Europa League, and Europa Conference. Liverpool are the champions, followed by Arsenal. The third team on the log is Manchester City. Top 4 has been completed by Chelsea, but this time there are going to be 5 teams from England battling in UEFA Champions League come next season. and the 5th position has been occupied by the team of Newcastle. Aston Villa occupying the UEFA Europa League slot, finishing at number 6. And the last team that's going to represent England in Europe is actually the team of Nottingham Forest, finishing at number 7, and they are going to play in UEFA Europa Conference League. In the German Bundesliga, which ended the other week, we saw the team of Bayern Munich as the champions, and Bayer Leverkusen finishing second on the log, and the third team on the log is Eintracht Frankfurt, and the last team that's going for UEFA Champions League is the team of Borussia Dortmund. And also in Spanish Primera Division, Barcelona, they are the champions, being followed by Real Madrid. Third team on the log is Atletico Madrid, and fourth on the log is the team of Athletic Bilbao, and Villarreal completes the top 5 as far as the slots for UEFA Champions League is concerned in Spanish Primera Division. And in Italian Serie A, games also concluded over the weekend, with the team of Napoli emerging as the champions, being followed by Inter Milan. Third position is occupied by the team of Atalanta, and top 4 is actually completed by the team in the names of that's Juventus, the old ladies, the Bianconeris. Meanwhile, at number 5 in UEFA Europa League slot is AS Roma, and the team that has finished in the Europa Conference slot is the team of Lazio Roma. These are the updates I feel I need to give you as far as the climax of the seasons in most of the big leagues we have in Europe. Let's finalize with what's happening in the world of gossips. Officially, Erik ten Hag, the former manager of Manchester United and Ajax Amsterdam, has become as the head coach of Bayer Leverkusen, and he has signed 2 years contract with the team of Bayer Leverkusen. That means Xabi Alonso is officially heading to Real Madrid, his former employers. Not only that, Kuna is about to become as a player for Manchester United. Let's now take a look at some of the trending transfer stories here. Arsenal have joined Bayern Munich in the race to sign Brighton's 28-year-old Japanese midfielder Kaoru Mitoma, and this has been reported by Sky German. Sweden forward Victor Gyökeres will leave Sporting Lisbon this summer. The 26-year-old is linked with Arsenal and Chelsea and has an agreement with the Portuguese club to allow him to leave for less than 84 million euros release clause. Arsenal want Aston Villa's Argentina goalkeeper Emiliano Martinez, 32 years of age, to return to the club amidst interest from Real Madrid in their 29-year-old Spain shortstopper David Raya. Tottenham assistant manager Ryan Mason is the leading candidate to become West Brom boss, and this has been reported by TalkSport. Away from that, moving to Leicester City, the club have made a bid to sign 18-year-old Guinea forward Abdul Karim Traore from French club Bourg-en-Bresse, and this has been reported Foot Mercato in France. Moving back to Arsenal, Arsenal want Ghana defensive midfielder Thomas Partey to remain with the club beyond his current deal, which expires in the summer, despite being linked with Real Sociedad's 26-year-old Spain midfielder Martin Zubimendi. Away from that, moving to Italy at the city of the Naples, Napoli have offered 33-year-old Belgian midfielder Kevin De Bruyne 23 million euro salary over a 3-year deal following his departure from Manchester City this summer, and this has been reported by Fabrizio Romano, the transfer expert. Once Fabrizio Romano talks about a deal, just know that the deal is about to materialize. I'm not trying to say that Kevin De Bruyne is officially a player for Napoli, but still rumors. As I had said, Fabrizio Romano is one of the transfer experts we have in Europe. Away from that, Napoli president Aurelio Di Laurentiis has confirmed the club's interest in Kevin De Bruyne, and this has been reported Martino via Mirror. Away from that, back to Arsenal, the club sporting director Andrea Barta has held talks with AC Milan winger Rafael Leo 25 in a bid to pursue him to move to Emirates Stadium this summer, and this has been reported by Team Talk. Away from that, moving to Norwich City have approached Bristol City manager Liam Minning over potential taking charge at Carrow Road next season. Back to Arsenal. Arsenal have made an offer to sign 21-year-old RB Leipzig forward Benjamin Sesko. These are the updates I feel I needed to give you before I leave the studios. It started with the other sector of the news, And we have climaxed it with what's happening in the world of sports. Every day, I'll be in position to give you what continues to transpire in the world of the gossips. I know this is going to be the most interesting part of sports, whereby every fan will want to know what's transpiring in his or her club as far as the ongoing, not yet ongoing, as far as the summer transfer window is about to open. With that, we are closing the chapter. Till tomorrow, it has been me, Oraku Benson Pastore. Have the best of your evening. Till tomorrow.